boys and girls, welcome back to another week of PE with MK Sports or Coach Matty. This week we're going to be focusing on some cricket skills, okay? Cricket skills, and we think, how come we're doing cricket skills? Well, it's coming up summer now, or we're going to start, and usually in schools, we start to focus at this point, maybe a little bit further on in a few weeks' time, we start to focus on cricket. So maybe when you get back to schools next week, you'll be doing a bit more, we might be doing a bit of cricket skills. So I thought, well, why not get us started now? So, cricket skills, a bit of throwing, a bit of catching. You need a trusted pair of stinky socks to throw around. If you have a softball or a tennis ball or an outside area where you can do this, that's fine, do that. You can go outside and do it, you can be anywhere you want. You don't have to do this inside. I've got a little box over there that I'm going to stand up, I'm going to throw out. I've got an area where I'm going to move around with enough room, okay? But I've got a pair of stinky socks to use, okay? If you're at home and you want to use a tennis ball, that's fine. Just don't break anything of your parents, okay? So, first of all we need to do though is do our warm-up. So, Eddie's here again, he's videoing right now. He's going to show you the exercises to warm up by, warm up to. So you've got to follow them, okay? Everything he does, each exercise, you've got to follow for 20 to 30 seconds before we get into our cricket session. Okay, boys and girls, now we are going to get on to our actual part of the session. Like I said before, it's going to be some cricket, okay? And how it's going to work this week, I'm going to show you, I think it's about 5 exercises, okay? And each exercise, I want you to have a go for 1 minute, okay? And 1 minute, this 1 minute is going to give you you're going to give yourself a goal or a target, okay? So, for the first minute, you're going to practice some throwing and catching, just to yourself, up and down, okay? And you're going to see how many throws and catches you can do in 1 minute, okay? Key stage 1, let's really focus on the crocodile snap. So you snap your fingers shut around it, okay? So throwing it up, snap, crocodile, snap. So I've got my hands here, and I'm snapping them shut when I'm catching that ball. So you're going to see how many catches you can do in a minute, okay? Key stage 2, okay? Yours is going to be a bit harder. You're going to throw, clap, okay? Key stage 1, you're going to count how many catches you do. Key stage 2, you're going to count how many claps you do for the whole minute, okay? So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay? And so on and so forth. Then you should be, key stage 2, you'll have a massive number, okay? Key stage 1, you might only have a smaller number. But key stage 2, to make it even harder, if you drop it, you go back to 0, okay? So, that's what you're going to do. Hope that makes sense. Next one, okay? Box movements, okay? You're going to pretend, if you don't have any cones or anywhere like that, and you've got a bit of room in your living room or your carpet, or even if you're outside, you're going to make yourself a little box. So I've got my socks. I could get another pair of socks, another pair of socks, another pair of socks. Basically, we're focusing on our movements, okay? So, if I start in the back right-hand corner, I'm going to shuffle to the left-hand corner, move forward as fast, shuffle over, and then backwards. So I'm working in the shape of a box. Because in cricket, we practice diving, catching balls in lots of different ways. So, we're focusing on being able to move fast in a box. Okay? That's what you're going to do. You're going to set it up, time yourself again for the minute, and see how many times you get around the box. Okay? The reason you're doing this and counting how many times is because the next time you come, so you're going to have a go throwing and catching, then you're going to come to the box and you're going to have a go at each one 3 times. And I want you to see which one's your best score. Okay? Next one after that is, quick look, target throw. Here we go. So, I've got this here, okay? This works well because it looks, if you think about it, it looks a bit like a set of cricket stumps. Okay? Not so much, but it does look a little bit. But it's a target, okay? So you're going to pick something, even if it's just something on a wall or anything like that, you're going to pick something. Key stage 1. All I want you to do is try and hit your target, okay, with an underhanded throw. Remember, we're timing ourselves. You have 1 minute to try and hit this as many times as you can. Run and get it. 2. Run and get it. Come back. So far enough away from the targets to make it hard for yourself. Okay? You're going to see how many you do in a minute. Key stage 2. You can still, if you don't feel comfortable with an overhanded throw, like a cricket throw, you can do underhand. But I want you to move further away. If you feel a bit more comfortable, you can practice your overhand cricket throw at your target with your pair of socks. Okay, let's not break anything in the house. Okay, so you can practice your overhanded throw. Remember, it's like a windmill. So one hand comes down, the other hand comes over, and you leave it pointing at the target. Okay, you have 1 minute to try and get as many points as you can in that time. Okay, so underhand for key stage 1, and if you can, overhand from a bit further away. Key stage 2. Okay? That's the next one. Next one after that. Quick look. Oh, wall reactions. Okay, no. Oh, wrong one. We're going to do shuttle runs first. So, shuttle runs. Pick one area to another area. So you could go from, I might go from the stump here, if I leave a cone there. I can go from there all the way to the wall over here. You don't need cones, so this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to run from one side to another, but, okay, in cricket you'd usually have a bat when you're running to stump yourself at each end to get as many points as you can when you're running. We don't have a bat, and I don't expect you to have a bat, so what I want you to do is touch the floor at each end, okay? 1 minute on, you're going to touch the floor at each end. How many runs you do, count them, see if you can beat it in the next 2 times you have a go at it. So, here we go, ready, steady, go, minute on, touch the cone, working as fast as you can, touch the cone, and being as fast as possible to get as many runs, shuttle runs, as possible. Okay, that stays the same for key stage 1 and key stage 2, okay? If you feel like key stage 1, you can make the shuttle a bit shorter, or if you're in key stage 2 and you think, I'm making this harder for myself, and you want to make it even longer, and you've got a bit of room, feel free. Right, last one, wall reactions. I'm going to take a pair of socks, and you're going to go to a wall. So I'm going to go to this white wall here, and I'm going to work on it. Key stage 1, you're going to throw with one hand, catch with 2. Throw with one hand, catch with 2. Throw with one hand, catch with 2. And then same again, you're going to count how many you do in a minute and see how many points you can get. Okay? Key stage 2, I want you to try and throw with one hand, catch with one hand. Throw with one hand, catch with one hand. If you're struggling, go to 2. Okay? That's fine. If you suddenly, it goes all the way over here and you have to use 2 to catch it, that's fine. 1 minute on, you're going to catch, see how many you can do. Okay? If you're feeling really like in your key stage 2 and you want to push yourself a lot, okay, I want you to throw the ball, clap, catch. Throw the ball, clap, catch. Clap, catch. Clap, catch. Makes that a little bit harder if you're trying to focus on something else. Okay? There are your 5 or 6 options for you to do. Okay? So, like I said, minute on each thing, 1 minute, write down the score. Go run through all of the exercises. Then once you're finished, look at your score and you're going to have another go. Go back to the start, and then you're going to have another go, see if you can beat it. Go back to the start. This should only take around about 15 to 20 minutes, okay, if you're quick. Okay, but remember you need to take drinks breaks and you need to have a bit of time off between each one as well. So don't just rattle through them, have a bit of break between each one, especially the running ones and the box ones. That should make you out of breath. Okay? Hopefully you enjoy a bit of cricket and see how you do. If you have written down your scores and you want to show me them, okay, you can save them, bring them to school if we see you at school in the future, or you could send me them. Okay, your parents could send me them if they wanted to, or your teachers could email me them. Okay, so if not, just look up MK Sports Coaching or on the YouTube, comment it, something like that. I'm sure you'll be able to find me at some point, see me at school and show me them. So, hopefully you'll enjoy a bit of cricket. I'll write all them down so you can see them, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy this video. But, you haven't finished yet, you need to do some static stretches to finish off, okay? So I'll show you some static stretches after this. Okay, now you're all finished, stretched up. Hopefully you enjoyed a bit of cricket, practicing some cricket skills. Okay, they're a bit all round, hand-eye coordination and skills for you can have them for any sport as well. Okay, not just cricket, unless they are cricket throw at overarm. That is very much just cricket, but you can use it in any sport if you really wanted to. So, hopefully you enjoyed it. Well done. Let me know your scores, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in your classroom or outside in person very, very soon. So, see you all. Well done.